Hey everybody, this is Beast. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Scottyallenday. I am sitting in a better spot today, trying to get the sun off of me so people can actually see me when I'm sitting here talking. So today, we are doing something a little different. Kind of a little bit off the beaten path of, my storytelling. And I think it's kind of time. So, why do bad product reviews happen? Is this a new form of comedy? Is it supposed to be real? What happened to the quality reviews people would give products? Why does a drill have to be a crash test dummy? With all the known hacks for power tools, would you think most power drills, either cheap or expensive, would perform in a similar manner? Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit today with some of these product reviews. And it just kind of, it bugs me that when somebody is testing a product, that they do an extreme test. I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's fine that you're going to do an extreme test. But when you're testing like 3 different products and trying to do a good, honest review, that it's not a review for the average person. So let's say, for example, you're going to test 3 power drills. And all 3 power drills, let's say the brand is a dewalt. You're going to go with a Harbor Freight drill, and then you get a Black & Decker drill from Walmart. Okay, so you have all 3 of those. One of those drills is for mostly used in commercial, and that'd be DeWalt. The other 2 are preferred for home use. So there's your basics, and that's pretty much how all of these reviews start off. They go with the premium brand, and then they go get 2 cheap brands, and then go and compare them against it. Now, I've seen them fail. I've watched multiple videos, and I've watched a few of these fail. I've watched DeWalt fail with a few of these other products. But taking 3 power drills up to the 5th story of a parking garage and doing a drop test is stupid. If you're a homeowner, how high is it going to be when you drop something? The average height that you're going to drop something onto the ground, onto concrete, onto a pavement, is probably about 7 feet. So why are you dropping it from 50 feet in the air to see if it's going to work? Doesn't make any sense. And then they do this one tug-of-war test where they take basically a piece of steel and a piece of hex steel, and then attach them to both different drills, and then have them go at the same time. One going in reverse and one going forward. But we know, until one of them blows. Who does that? What is that trying to prove? Oh, it might be a stronger motor than the other. Really? In my opinion, with most drills, the forward drive on the motor is the strongest drive when you're going forward. When you're going in reverse, it doesn't have the same torque. Never has, never will. So when you're backing a screw out, it's not going to have as much torque, but then when you're driving a screw in, the only maximum amount of torque that you're going to have is dead at the beginning, because it's going to jerk it to try and free, like if you're doing a bolt. And then backing it out is nothing. So why are we doing a tug-of-war test? To see which one's going to smoke and which motor's going to fry? Doesn't make any sense. And why is it always with a power drill? I mean, you've never seen anything with a skill saw. And I guess it's because all skill saws are pretty much the same. If you're going to use a skill saw, there's really no safe way to be able to do a big test like that, except for to see if it's going to saw a straight line on the wood. Pretty boring review. A drill, if I could drill a hole and put a screw in, I'm fine. And the hack is, that's what it is. That's actually what you're supposed to do, is drill a starter hole and then put the screw in. It's not to take the screw and then drive it right in. Even though that's what 99% of the people do. I do it. But according to what I'm seeing with these product reviews, is they're taking a commercial item and they're testing it against a household item. And the thing is okay, they're testing a commercial item against household items, and 95% of the people that purchase these products are just standard homeowners. It's not a handyman or construction. I mean, anybody that's doing construction. So it really doesn't apply to them when they're doing a 50-foot drop test, or they're submerging it in water. Now, I can see if you're living in a state like Florida, when you end up with something like floods, will it work after you dropped into a bucket of water, and will the drill work after it dried out? 99% of the time, it's gonna work. I've watched them do bend tests on screwdrivers, bend tests on a Phillips screwdriver. Only thing I would probably try and do is drill a screw in, and then try and back it out with the screwdriver, back it out with the Phillips. If it strips, it's not a good tool. It's not been heat treated correctly. A tape measure, they do so many stupid things with a tape measure that most people won't really do. So why even bother testing something like a tape measure? I watched another product review of a guy testing out a tool belt. And he was trying to cram as much stuff into a tool belt as he possibly could. He put in 4 hammers, an axe, his drill, 3 boxes of screws. I mean, this tool belt was ridiculously full. And he could barely walk after he was done with it. I said, well, maybe that might have been a comedy channel. And then I watched a little bit further, and he does that with everything. And I said, it definitely has to be a comedy channel. And he said, no, this is just a real review. And I just stopped watching them. It was kind of dumb, but it was funny. Kind of reminded me of Benny Hill and all that, and some of these other comedy sketches. Okay, well, he's a better comedian than he is doing a product review. You don't even see anybody doing household appliances like one of those mixers or anything, because there's really nothing to review on them. But as far as like a generator and a bicycle and that sort of thing, well, yeah, maybe if they perform correctly when they first start, then yeah. But I would like to see people doing reviews of like kits and maybe a tent to see how easy it is to be able to put up. Product reviews such as something that needs to be assembled when you take it out of the box. Something as simple as, like I said, a tent, one of those pop-up canopies, or something as simple as a kid's toy. Or better yet, just go down to IKEA, buy any kit, and then spend 8 hours putting it together and put it on a video. And I can guarantee you're going to see people pulling the hair out. But I think that would be a fun one to do. That would be a fun product review to do, is to go and buy something that you have to assemble. Follow the instructions, put a timer on, follow the instructions, put it together, and then review it after it's done. Now that would be a great product review. If you take a drill or another tool that you're going to use for this product, that would be a great product review. But just to do a drop test and tug of war with drills doesn't make any sense. Axes and hatchets, they all treat the same. My grandfather always told me with an axe, a hatchet, a shovel, when you first purchase them, you need to sharpen them. They don't come sharpened to the specs, they are sharpened to shipping specs. So you have to sharpen them. Then you can do a review. But my opinion, it depends on the person. So just wanted to do a little bit of a video about product reviews and how dumb a lot of these product reviews are and what people are doing, like running them over with their car and drowning them in water and creating huge surges with electricity and using a blowtorch test. But why? What is it? What's that going to accomplish with the average consumer? So let me know in the comment section below if you think half of these product reviews are a joke, or if these product reviews are legit, or if you just think it's just homemade comedy, slapstick comedy with tools and stuff. So let me know in the comment section below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And until next time, like always, keep on rocking.